Magarbuhong Davao del Sur everyone, I am Sir Gervien J.D. Lanoy, your English teacher from Salud, Cagas Technical and Vocational High School. Our lesson for today is in Quarter 2, Module 5 in Grade 7, entitled Printed and Radio. Later on, we will identify what is printed and what is radio. Open your heart and mind as you go along in this another set of tasks. These activities pertain to comparing content of materials viewed to other sources of information, print and radio. In this lesson, you can really appreciate the different materials you have viewed and put creativity in making and using those things as source of information in everyday learning. But before we start, let us identify first our objectives. As you go through this lesson, you are expected to first, classify where the provided name of materials belongs, either in printed or non-print materials. Second, identify sources of information through newspaper and radio news. Third, write something about the given pictures through the picture review activity. Fourth, compare and contrast the material from different sources using the Venn diagram. And lastly, listen current news in the radio and write down the information gathered from it. Are you ready? I am sure that you are ready and excited for our lesson for today. Now, let's start with our first activity. Let us try your previous learning during your elementary years. Our first activity is entitled You Belong With Me. In this kick-off task, pick out the materials from the box and write it on the columns where you think it belongs to, either in column A, print materials, or column B, non-print materials. Here are the set of words inside the box that you are going to classify either in print materials or non-print materials. Atlas, tape recorder, laptop, encyclopedia, newspaper, radio, almanac, CD player, internet, website, magazine, and books. I will give you 2 minutes to identify the set of words inside the box in either print materials or non-print materials. is up! Now, let's identify the set of words inside the box to either print materials or non-print materials? Atlas. Correct, it is under print materials. Tape recorder is under non-print materials. Laptop is under non-print materials. Encyclopedia is under print materials. Newspaper is also under print materials. Radio is under non-print materials. Almanac is under print materials. CD player is under non-print materials. Internet is under non-print materials. Website is also under non-print materials. Magazine is under print materials. And books is under print materials. Wow! Amazing, you got it right. Now, let's recap the correct answers. Under column A, print materials are atlas, encyclopedia, newspaper, almanac, magazine, and books. And under column B, non-print materials are tape recorder, laptop, radio, CD player, internet, and website. Now let's proceed to our second activity. Let us study now. The instruction is, based on the above activity you have finished, answer the following questions below. Write your answers in your paper. And here are the questions. Number 1. What can you say about the chart? Number 2. What makes the print materials different from non-print materials? And number 3. How are these kinds of material important as a source of information in your learning journey? I will give you 3 minutes to answer the 3 questions, and your timer starts now. time is up! Please be guided that your English teacher will be the one who will check and grade your answers. To test if you have really gained knowledge about printed and radio, let's proceed to our third activity. Let us practice. This activity is entitled Picture Review. The instruction is, kindly look at the pictures carefully and answer the following question. And here are the questions based on the picture presented. Number 1. Write something about the pictures. Number 2. What can you get from these materials? Number 3. Do you believe that your learning in school can be more creative and productive when you will use these materials? Why or why not? I will give you 3 minutes to answer the 3 questions, and your timer starts now. Your time is up! Please be guided that your English teacher will be the one who will check and grade your answers. If you're not done answering all the questions, you must still continue it during your English time based on your weekly home learning plan. To strengthen your idea about printed and radio, let's proceed to our fourth activity. Let us practice more. Are you ready? This activity is called Connecting Ideas. The instruction is, if you are done with the previous activity entitled Picture Review, you need to answer this another set of questions. Number 1. What is your observation about the previous activity entitled Picture Review? Number 2. Which source of news do you prefer? And number 3, are there instances where the content of the news is exactly the same in both information sources? If yes, give an example. I will give you 3 minutes to answer the 3 questions, and your timer starts now. Your time is up. Please be guided that your English teacher will be the one who will check and grade your answers. If you're not done answering all the questions, you must still continue it during your English time based on your weekly home learning plan. These are the important things to remember. Radio is a quick medium that is highly up-to-date and uses short news stories to inform listeners about events, whether a political, social, sporting, or business event. A radio news story is a short, accurate, factual report about an event, whether a political, social, sporting, or business event. This is also an important thing to remember. Newspaper is a form of printed media. It is a powerful mode of mass communication. It gained popularity day by day. It is published all over the world in many different languages. In newspaper, every type of news is available like sports, business, politics, and showbiz. Newspaper is a powerhouse of information. My congratulations to you, my dear grade 7 students. We've come up this far. So now let's proceed to your main task. For your main task, it is entitled Similarities and Differences. Using a Venn diagram, compare and contrast the material from the different sources. First circle is the newspaper. The second circle is the radio news. And between them, similarities of both sources. I will give you 5 minutes to answer this activity, and your timer starts now. Your time is up. Please be guided that your English teacher will be the one who will check and grade your answers. If you're not done answering all the questions, you must still continue it during your English time based on your weekly home learning plan. In order for you to enhance yourselves, we have here a homework activity entitled Listen to the Radio. The direction: at your home, listen to the current news on the radio. Write down at least 5 news stories or information you have gathered in your notebook. Before we end our lesson for today, let us reflect on this. Nowadays, radio and newspaper offer the most timely information and updates of today's situation to Filipino people and even to other countries. Although the new technologies like smart TV, smartphones, laptops, and computers dominate in this 21st century life and education, the radio and print media still continue to contribute today, which serve as communication and educational tools to everyone. Those media play a significant role in people's lives and society, which keep them in touch to the information and updates that they need to know and care about. The world began to become a much smaller place in the minds of many people as they began to see that we were all, in a way that across the globe, interconnected with each other. That's all for today. I hope you have gained knowledge from our discussion this day. Thank you for listening. Again, this is Sir Gervien J.D. Lanoy, your English teacher. Keep safe always, and goodbye.